In today's video, I'll be sharing with you tips and tricks on how to go viral on TikTok. I had less than 50 followers on my TikTok account, not many likes, and I was able to reach 98% increase in followers and in views. So keep on watching so you can learn how to trend on TikTok. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Elena for those of you who don't know me, and I am a YouTuber. Number one, I am an entrepreneur Latina, social media confidence coach, and I do a little bit of modeling on the side. In today's video, as you can see, I'm going to help teach you tips and tricks, but more than anything, knowledge and information on how to become trending on TikTok and how to land on the For You page. And before we get started, I would really appreciate it if you can click that button that's down below, the subscription button, if you would like to learn more about social media tips, confidence, self-love, vlogs, all the works. My YouTube is a little bit in the early stages as far as finding my niche, but honestly, my niche is multi-passionate. I'm a very multi-passionate person, so I love all things that have to do with social media, all things that has to do with body positivity and being creative and having fun. So please do me that favor, and if you don't feel like you're a fit to the subscription of my channel, just share it to somebody that you know who would be. I would really appreciate that. So let's talk TikTok. Are you guys familiar with TikTok? Many of you guys know that TikTok has been super trending for people, especially during quarantine. A lot of us are going through the same thing where we're being under quarantine due to the coronavirus, which, by the way, sending all my love and positivity. I hope you guys are doing well. And we all went through this stage where we're stuck at home, and TikTok is the place to be. TikTok was definitely dominated by the young crowd. Music, trending, music, dances, all that works. But you have an opportunity to be on TikTok. Now there's an opportunity to be on TikTok. So many people are looking, so many people are at home scrolling on their phones. So what are you gonna do to make yourself stand out? What is it that you have to do to make yourself stand out? So before I get into how you can get million views on TikTok, I want to share, I had less than 50 followers on TikToks. The likes weren't too bad, but they weren't the greatest. And the views, the views were minimum were about like 1,000 or so. And I was able to reach 1.4 million views, right? Jaw dropping, like what the heck? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe, how did I reach that many views? It just doesn't, why, how did this happen? And it literally happened like that when I posted. Now, it doesn't happen like that when you're on TikTok. There's a lot of things that goes behind it. So I'm going to be talking about that. I was able to reach 98% of an increase on my analytics of my platform with the following: likes, views. And today we are going to talk about how I got there, why did I get there, what were the things that I was looking for. So if you're interested, continue watching my video. We're going to talk about that. Before I share with you tips and tricks on getting millions of views on TikTok, I want to go a little back, sharing more of how did I get here, number one, because I think it's really important for you to know that getting to a million views doesn't just happen like that. And sometimes it does, but there's a lot of work that you have to do behind it. Strategically, a lot of work that you have to put behind it. So again, my name is Elena, and I am an entrepreneur, and I have been in the social media platform environment for a couple years now. I have mostly nailed down Instagram. Instagram is my go-to place. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, please do follow me on Elenitasjourney on Instagram. I've been there for a couple years now, more than a couple years now. Can you tell my age? And Instagram was definitely a way for me to learn more or less personal blogging, and then it went into straight up, like, I need to learn how to do this. This is something, and I love this, and I'm passionate about it. So I got into that. Quarantine happened. Before quarantine, I wasn't as consistent on TikTok. I started in November of 2019. I knew about TikTok in the past. I had a little cousin that told me about TikTok, years ago. I got into it. I did one song and that was it. Like, I wasn't all about it. I wasn't all for it. So, you know, obviously TikTok has been uprising, and we're starting, well, when I say we are millennials. Millennials are starting to get on top of that all too quickly. And with quarantine, there's more space and more time and so on. So I started in November from January. I didn't post very consistent. I posted about 1 to 7 posts throughout the week. No, throughout the month. Sorry, correction. I posted 1 to 7 posts throughout the month from those 3 months: November, December, and January. So I wasn't consistent at all. I was just learning about TikTok. What is this app? What can I do? You use music. It goes really quick. You have less time limit, about a minute, even less. And you have to make that impression that you need to make within TikTok. Now, there's a lot of things that go into it. What it has to do with filters, effects, the effects that you can use. Like right now, the trending one is that purple flame. The what is it? I'm like lost. It's like out of my body. That one's trending. So there's, you know, different things you have to learn about TikTok before even like posting. Like, how does this work? How does that work? So if you want me to make a video introduction of TikTok or so on, let me know in the comment section. And so I got into TikTok and I started doing that, more into it. January wasn't the best. So February is when I started becoming more consistent. I'm looking at my notes because I don't remember from the top of my head. So November to January, post only 1 to 7 videos for those months. Not good at all. And then February, I did better. I posted 18 videos out of the whole month. So I'm getting there. Slowly but surely, I was like learning, practicing. What is it about TikTok how can I find my niche, number one? And if it's not even your niche, it's just like, I wanted to have fun and just seeing all the other videos, because there's comedicos, ¿qué estoy diciendo? Sorry, I speak Spanish, so sorry for my Spanish. I'm Mexican, so if my Spanish comes out, it comes out. So you have your people that are entertained with the dances. You have your comedians. You have, you know, just people who are just trying to like kill time. And you have your glam squad. You have everything. Every type of different personality and character. So March came around. This is when things got super serious with quarantine and being at home. I quit my 9 to 5 and I had more time, and then also I was working on my business and so on. And perfect time because we're being under quarantine. Now, this is no excuse not to make, because now you have time, Elena. Now you have time to be consistent and get on TikTok. So I was able to post 28 videos out of that month of March. And I was just getting to it, continuing to post videos. I was doing a little bit of everything. So one thing that you should know when you're making a TikTok video or when you're starting to get into TikTok is you have to find what type of video do you want. Do you want a video that just of you speaking? You're either being motivational. Do you want someone to get informational, educational? Do you want to do a voiceover? I found out voiceovers was like, I love voiceovers and that's my thing. I like them. Do you want to just do dances for entertainment? So you have to figure out what type of videos you want for your TikTok. So I decided I was going to dip my toes on all of them. I was dipping my toes in using other people's sounds, reacting to other people. You have duets. You can do voiceovers. I looked at other people that they did voiceovers, and what not better way to show and express and share with you guys who I am as a person. So I did voiceovers. I did vlogs. I did want to do like a minute vlog, but now since I'm under quarantine, I can't really do much because I'm not doing anything. So I haven't done any vlogs, but I would love to get into the vlogs just because it's something that I really like to share with you guys, and to share just a quick little clip of what I do in a day or so on. So those are the different styles and different types of videos, or again, just dancing. So if you want to just do dancing, and you could do dancing the whole and then the informational thing. I'm not a dancer person. I think I learned just a couple dance moves and then I was like, yeah. So you have to know what type of video you want. So off the bat, what type of video? April came around, and April even more we're home again. We have been stay-at-home orders since the second week, I think, of March. April was an area of opportunity for me. I posted a total of 47 videos in the month of April. Now, by the time I'm already hitting February, March, I'm already kind of like, know what is it that I want to do with my TikTok. I know, like, if you're starting off, know that you might not know exactly what you want to do in the beginning, but at some point you're going to figure out what's your style of videos, what message do you like to come across, and how are you going to increase your following, and not just following, increase your engagement. To me, it's more important to have a value of quality of an engagement and relationships with your audience versus the numbers. So just know that you will find that eventually. So I already knew that I wanted to do my business, the social media tips, coaching with confidence. And I wanted to share a little bit more about my person, my journey in life, and how much have always been positive and so on. I mean, not in the beginning of my life, but I already had a little bit of my niche. I'm still working on it, and it's okay to not have everything right. Average views that I got was about, let's say, less than 1,000 views that I would get from the time from November up to a little bit of April. Not many views, not many likes. And then one day I decided I'm going to do a video on like the stories. So I'm a person that is a storyteller. I like to tell stories and I like to share stories. So there is a section on TikTok where you can actually go and show like pictures and videos so you can make a little story. And then you can pick the music out. So I decided to do that. In that video, I was strategic about it. Number one, it wasn't a video that I was just going to post or so on. It was to inspire myself. So if any of you guys are in fitness journey, which a good amount of you guys are, if you are my following, I have gained weight, but I'm, slowly getting back into fitness and working out and so on. So I wanted to inspire myself, and I wanted to, maybe inspire other people along the way, because I've always been that person that, hey, like, I want to share that you can do this as a plus size person. You are able to do this. So I don't want to get too much into it because I want to stay focused on the topic. But yeah, it was something that I wanted to do. So I did a video, which I'm going to show you this video right here. Right. When I look at you in your eyes, I see burning inside you in your eyes. It hurts to small, but you try. April 21st is when my video was on the For You page and it was trending. Now, when I first posted, it wasn't trending. I didn't notice that it was like so many comments or anything. I was noticing likes, I was noticing views, but I wasn't getting an engagement. Later that day, I checked it because when in quarantine, and now being on Instagram, I don't get too crazy on the views. I don't get or followings, number one. I don't get too crazy on that because I already been in the game as far as like small creators on Instagram. So I know like the following count, it's more about the relationships that I build. And I was used to getting views before. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And then at some point it was reaching like 5,000 views, 10,000 views, 100. When it reached 50,000 views, I was like, what is going on? And then reached 100,000. I was just like, wait a second, this is getting too far. It's so many comments. It reached so many views. I was like, what is happening? Number one, I was happy though. I'm going to share with you the information, the analytics of it. So it reached about 1,160 comments, 123.8K likes. It reached a total of, now I'm looking at my notes if I'm like wrong about this, it reached 77 hours and 15 minutes and 6 seconds. A total views of 1,409 views. The traffic type, now it was on the For You page, 98%. and 1% was from their personal page. So the increase of it was so crazy. Like, it was insane. Again, it was adding up. It started at 50, and then it went to 100, then it went to 1,000,000. When I reached 1,000,000, I was like, wow, like, this is insane. And then till this day that we speak, people are still liking this video and people are still commenting. So let's analyze from the information that we know right now. The information that we know right now is that I wasn't consistent in the beginning. And when I started becoming consistent, there was a point of a day and there was a point of a time that a video went viral. That's the first thing, consistency. In order for you to be successful in any kind of social media platform is being consistent. Nothing is going to be perfect in the beginning, and it's going to take some time to actually find out what is it that you want to either sell, what is it that you want to promote, all different categories that, you know, you have to consider. So knowing that being consistent it's super, super crucial in the social media and the virtual world. You have to be consistent. Your audience has to see that you're bringing out something. You have to see if you're reaching your target audience, which we'll get into that a little bit. We'll get into how are you reaching your target audience? What are you doing to get to that point? But consistency is the number one thing. I'm telling you right now, if you are not consistent in your TikTok, you are not going to grow a following. You are not going to get likes. You are not going to get comments. So be consistent. Yes, you might post a chance. Okay, there is a chance you're going to get likes. There is a chance that you are going to get comments from a video. Super creative. Either it's the right time, the right person shared it. Now, it really just depends. In order for you to build that platform and continuously to grow, consistency is important. Again, there might be a chance that yes, your video can go viral with just one post. I've seen it. People have been getting really creative under quarantine of how they're putting something out there. So it can happen. I'm not saying it can't happen, but for the most part, it's not possible if you're not consistent. So in the caption is restart button. So because I'm starting my journey again, we are restarting the button. Okay. Makes sense, right? And then we have different hashtags in there. So as you can see, the music is definitely catchy, okay? You want something that's catchy. You want a song that aligns perfectly with your content, with your storyline, okay? The song was trending. So this song, I took the opportunity to place this song. And then plus, the story behind with that song is empowering. It links up together and it makes sense. So I decided to put that music. So the first thing is knowing what type of video you are going to create, number one. So with the video that you're going to create, there's different types of videos. I decided to do a story and the story videos, and I used videos. You have options to do like stories. You have pictures, so you could put multiple pictures, and then you have videos. Now, before the upgrade of TikTok, you were only allowed to do either or, photos or videos. Now there's an upgrade where you actually have that you can choose from videos and photos, and you can combine them together. Before it was a pain because what I would do is I would do the videos first, and then I would do pictures next, then I would combine it onto my phone. Now TikTok gives you that option. So thank you, TikTok. And then the second thing, voiceover. So if you guys don't know yet, instead of doing the voiceover onto your camera of your phone, you can do voiceover on TikTok, which is a great tool to use. So again, you have different options on the videos that you want. You can duet a video, you can create your own video, you can do business tips, you can do dances, anything that message that you want to come across. So pick out your video. So I decided to do a story time. And then from there, you pick out what kind of music, what music aligns with this. So in my storyline, I was determined to show the journey, determined to show the fitness journey and the strength journey as a woman, as a fierce person that is pushing. So far, we went over being consistent is important, having music that is trending and that aligns with your storyline. Talking about hashtags. For some reason, I lost my video of talking about hashtags. So the different hashtags are really important to have. Any video that you have, make sure you have hashtags. The hashtags that I used was hashtag love yourself, hashtag plus size confident, hashtag fitness journey, and I spelled that wrong, so there wasn't many people that were watching. Plus size queen hashtag, fitness, hashtag love the journey, hashtag Elenita's journey, hashtag Latina, and hashtag XYZACB. Now that one helped out a lot, I believe. I can't prove it, but that one is kind of like a For You page, but a different style For You page. So, you have to think of all the different things. You have to be strategic about it. That could be one impact, but there's all different things that you have to look out when you want to be on the For You page. Just know the hashtag's really important. Don't just post a caption without having hashtags. Now, when you type in the hashtag, you'll see trending hashtags. Include one of those. If it's something that aligns with your video, include it. If it's something that doesn't or might not at all, don't do it. But something that's super similar, go for it. Hashtags are really, really important to have, so make sure you have that. And then the third one is hashtags. Making sure you are having the correct hashtags, the proper hashtags that align with your video, and then having something that is possible to get on the For You page. Again, don't use the For You page hashtag, but find something that's similar to the For You hashtag, so there's more chances of your video to be watched. The last piece of advice that I want to give to you is to make sure that your video is telling a story, a strong story, and be strategic about it. You need to be strategic about it, especially with TikTok, because when people are scrolling, the first thing that they see is the first impression that they're going to get. Is this video something I'm interested in? Is this song trending? Is a song I even like? And with TikTok, it's hard to create a plan in the beginning because you have to do a lot of trial and errors, and you have to actually put the videos out there and seeing which ones are gonna get the views, the audience that you're looking for. So in the beginning, it's hard to have a TikTok plan, but you can set yourself some goals. Like, I want to create this amount of videos. This is my message. I'm gonna try this video style. So in the beginning, I would suggest doing that. Once you get yourself into TikTok, once you get your audience or just starting to build your audience, you already know the goals you want to reach with TikTok. So keep that in mind. Every video out there comes up randomly. So what makes your video special? What is something that's catchy about your video? Your audience wants something that absorbs their attention, something that they can relate, something that they like, something that they're like, wow factor. Now, with the trending of my video, it was first virtual. It first landed in the For You page here in the United States. I don't know how it ended up in India, but it did. Shout out to you, India. You guys are pretty awesome. So it had the platform in the US and India took over. India took over. I have about 62% from India and 15% United States, and the rest is a little bit. Y mi Mexico lindo, only 1%. What's going on, Mexico? Like, support me. I'm one of you. You don't have control of who and what demographic has your video because of the shares and likes. If that person likes them, and the continuously to grow in shares. This video was shared 1,028 times. My platform isn't just about fitness, isn't just about weight loss or anything like that. This was something that to inspire me, and I'm more about body positivity, body confidence, and fitness is just like a little spark of it. So my area of opportunity now is to continue to provide content that possibly my audience will like. Now, if my audience is there just for fitness, I might lose them if I don't consistently post about fitness. Now, there's a chance a percentage of them will stay. There's a chance a percentage of them will leave. But again, like I said, don't worry about the numbers. Worry about the relationships and the engagements that you build, because that's what's going to last in the long run. This video that reached 1.4 million views increased my engagement by 98%. I had less than 50 followers, close to 9K, and I have like 130,000 likes. So it is possible to get on the For You page. Don't worry, don't stress out. It's gonna happen one day for you. So remember, know what type of video you wanna post, be consistent, trial and error, continue. Even if you don't know what you're doing right now, you will know what you're doing in a couple months. Use the right music. Make sure this music is trending and this music aligns with your storyline. Use hashtags that align with your storyline, and use the micro hashtags that can land on the For You page. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you would like to see future videos like this, or if you love the positivity energy that I bring, don't forget to like, share, and comment down below, or send this video to somebody that would find this super useful. Again, best of luck on your TikTok, and if you have a TikTok and you want me to follow you, put it in the comments section below. I'll definitely do that for you. Bye guys, thank you so much.